Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks taking on the San Antonio Spurs. To the wing right side, Duncan.
And that's a slam dunk from the big fundamental. You don't want to get in the way when he's throwing it down.
Giannis outside. Over in the corner, Allen. From outside, off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Stolen by Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Duncan with the block.
And Duncan just times that one perfectly. The shooter should never attempt those kind of shots with Timmy roaming the rim. Good presence there. Already in his shooting motion, he spotted the open man and made the unselfish play.
Here's Lopez following the bucket by the Spurs.
Assist goes.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Spurs passing it around. Here's Duncan, and it's good for two. Duncan's got 6.
Yeah, Duncan's still making a living by absorbing that kind of contact and able to still score.
Allen outside from deep three-point range.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Back to Duncan. Duncan drawing the double team. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Ori, no good.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Here's Duncan. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Not a fast start for the Bucks. They trail by 6.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Pass to Ori. And here's Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And Milwaukee has possession. After the basket by San Antonio. Here's Giannis. Duncan with the block.
2 minutes.
Pass to Ori. Excellent D there from Holiday. Bucks trailed by 7. It's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Duncan. 10 points for him. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And as long as Duncan continues to hit shots like that, you're going to feed the big fella. One of the most dominant players ever.
Now here is Carter. Portis with it. He's picked up by Parker. Back to Carter. Left side Ibaka. San Antonio with the rebound. Duncan outside. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the dunk by Duncan.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Second team foul.
He's off on the first.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Taking 2 shots.
Maybe. So he comes up empty, missing both.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
One-on-one fast break. And that one's good. Parker.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. It's a 13-point game. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them. So it's the Spurs now. Bowen, good.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Ingles can't get it to go. Back to Parker. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ginobili touched it last.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
George Hill.
9 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Portis. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
There's a pretty good chance that he makes that shot, but Timmy slides over, puts his big mid up, and the shot comes off.
5.
And so it's San Antonio.
Spurs fans, get loud for your.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Bucks foul.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Pass to Ori. Back to Ginobili. Out to Parker. Back to Duncan. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Spurs ball.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Line for your Spurs, Manu Ginobili. Shooting 1.
And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up.
And whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Ginobili makes an impact. The type of player any team would love to have.
They double-team Ginobili. 6 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And it's sent back by Lopez. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. It's stolen by Allen. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Duncan right side. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by Duncan.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Spurs working the ball around now. Nobody near Parker. Off target from outside. Here's Middleton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Speed burst that time from Middleton, a relentless penetrator, and not afraid to take the punishment.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Ginobili outside. Duncan outside. Kicks it out to Ginobili. The tray. Traps in the tray. Ginobili's got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs.
Well, years of experience come into play, not only here, but overseas. Ginobili with perfect rhythm on the catch and shoot.
Here we go, one-on-one. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Duncan. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. The offensive rebound to the left wing. Pass to Ori. Duncan right side. Shot clock at 5. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Bucks ball. In for the Bucks, Serge Ibaka.
Bucks trail by 14. On the wing, Ingles. Back to Carter. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Ginobili can't hit.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to Connaughton. Ingles with the ball. Duncan with the block. Here's Bowen. Uncovered. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ginobili touched it last.
Milwaukee ball. Buck substitution. Wesley Matthews.
And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Carter outside. Ball's knocked loose. Parker with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Pass to Duncan. Shoots over Portis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul.
You just got to be careful on defense with Duncan having the ball that close to the basket. So adept at picking up shooting fouls like he did there.
Tim Duncan.
The Bucks making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. Bucks trail by 15. Here's Connaughton. It's hauled in by Ginobili. Pass to Duncan. Can't get it to fall.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Portis can't get it to go.
Bobby Portis.
First trip to the line for him here.
Personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for San Antonio, Bruce Bowen. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
That one misses.
And how about the determination of Bowen defensively? He's active and always efficient with that corner tray ball.
Here's Portis. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Bucks foul.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for San Antonio.
That free throw missing.
Bruce Bowen taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Bucks trail by 16. Inside. Portis can't get it to go. In transition, here come the Spurs.
Bucks foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Team is in the penalty.
And the first one at the line is good.
Labradori at the line for 2.
Or he hits them both. 8 seconds left to play in the first half. Ibaka right side. And so it's San Antonio holding a big.
27. The Bucks 9.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Bucks trail by 18. Here's Antetokounmpo. Got that bucket.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Milwaukee.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Wilson Allen. First personal foul. First team foul.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pass to Ori. Here's Bowen. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Shot's good. And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
At the line for your Spurs.
And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making one free throw. And the free throw, no good. Bucks trail by 18. To the paint. Here's Allen. And Ginobili pulls it down. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And so it's Milwaukee now. And he converts the layup. Giannis has got 4 this quarter.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Kicks it out to Ginobili. To the inside. Duncan. Parker left side. And it's good, 2 points. And the Spurs lead by 18.
Look how Parker moves against the contact, acting with such confidence to get his shot.
Here's Holiday. That one drops for him. Holiday's got his first points in this one.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Out to Duncan. There's Parker with the 3. That shot, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Lopez. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Spurs leading by 16. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. And it's Parker in the corner. Out to Duncan. It's Ginobili outside. That shot off. And Milwaukee the other way now. Makes it off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ginobili on the wing. Pass to Ori. Down low. To the middle. Out to Parker. 5 to shoot. Lots of room. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Bucks trail by 14. Now Middleton. Covered by Duncan. The shot. Now Portis. Right side out of the Kumbo. And they double up Giannis. Duncan with the block. And he gets it back. Basket counts. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
Well, statistically, he's a better rebounder at the defensive end, but this time Giannis extending, getting that extra possession and putting it down.
Back to Ginobili. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
A struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Pass to Holiday. Middleton outside. And Giannis throws it down.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Ginobili can't hit.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
Well, at this point in his career, playmaking is Manu's strong point. Locates the open man there.
Middleton outside. And Portis throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Pass to Ori. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Spurs working the ball around now. Ginobili outside. And here's Duncan. Defended by Middleton. And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Ginobili's got 5.
Yeah, sure. Timmy had a chance to take the shot, but he's so skilled at hitting the wide open teammate there. Gorgeous pass.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Parker with it. The open shot by Ginobili. And he nails that one right through the net. Ginobili's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Spurs. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Parker double team. Duncan right side. Ginobili outside. Parker outside. Buries it from 3-point range.
Parker's ability to stretch it, it really forces the defense to contest him from out there.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Picked up by Ginobili. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And it's Giannis missing.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And when you give Parker room to work his magic down inside, he knows how to finish with style.
Pass to Connaughton. And there's the call on Ginobili. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So it's going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Here's Connaughton. Here's Antetokounmpo. And finally they hit one. Giannis has got 16 here in the second half.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Inside, Ginobili. Down low, it's Ginobili on the wing. Duncan outside. To the inside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Milwaukee ball.
And a couple years ago, the NBA played with a 72-game schedule. Think the NBA will ever shorten the number of games long-term and go back to that number?
I don't know, Kevin, but this idea of the mid-season tournament seems to be gaining more and more traction, and there's a lot more interest in what it would do to the competitiveness of the middle part of the season. And I think we're all for something like that, where something's on the line and we see guys elevated in that element.
It's Ginobili on the wing. Out to Parker. Pass to Bowen. Here's Ginobili. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Connaughton. Over Parker. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Spurs leading by 8.
Buck substitution. Chris Middleton.
Ginobili looking around.
Drew Holiday.
They double him with Middleton. To the paint. It's stolen by Allen. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court.
2 minutes.
Holiday did a great job there, realizing they had an opportunity in transition, taking advantage of the numbers. Those are the kind of situations where they thrive.
Ginobili outside. Spurs passing it around. Five on the clock. Here's Duncan. Out to Parker. It's Ginobili outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 6. Duncan with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Here's Holiday. .119 left in the 4th quarter. Lopez, no luck.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Pass to Ginobili. Parker with the bounce pass. To end the drought. Here is Ori. Ginobili outside. From past the arc. Giannis grabs the miss.
Not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
.35 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Parker left side. Lets the 3 fly. No good that time. And Milwaukee the other way now.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Gets the first, and that brings them within 5.
Middleton improving his game, improving his confidence, coming back after injury, and working to become better.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And so they foul intentionally.
Milwaukee foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
The line for San Antonio, Manu Ginobili.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Duncan. And they go to the intentional foul.